Hey, what is up, my friends? It's Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We got best bets for Major League Baseball here on opening day on Thursday, March 28, 2024. Gonna be an exciting day in Major League Baseball, guys. We got our 4 best bets for this slate that I think are great value bets. We're gonna have run lines, player props, NRFIs, over-unders, stuff like that. So really excited about the season. If y'all are new to the channel here today, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We are on the road to 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. Let's get after it, guys. I'm super pumped for baseball season. It's going to be a lot of fun. Spring is in the air, guys. It's going to be a great betting season here in baseball. So let's get after it. Make sure you guys follow us over on social media, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, at StraightFirePicks for more picks, content, recaps, stuff like that. Also, be sure to drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you guys like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick and include your pick in the video if it's. Okay, guys, now a quick shout out to our Straight Fire MVPs. Just wanted to say a quick thank you to all you guys that have signed up here at the channel. If you guys are interested in becoming a Straight Fire MVP today, there's a join button down below. We'll also have a link in the comment section in the description for that. Great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. The cost is just $3.99 per month. You get access to our picks and our plays early, and you also get some custom emojis, badge next to your name, roll color in the Discord, and shout outs on our videos. And it's a great way to support the channel and what we do here at the channel. Okay, guys, enough on that. We're ready to get after it here in baseball, guys. I've been waiting for this day eagerly, so it's going to be a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun capping baseball. We're going to have a NRFI, basis prop, a money line, and also a first 5 run line as well. So we got a lot of stuff in store for you today. So let's get after it, guys. Let's get right into our picks here for today. And number 1, we are going with the Pittsburgh Pirates, Miami Marlins NRFI bet here. No run first inning. Minus 120 odds on Caesars. So love the value on this on Caesars, guys. A lot of other books have this like minus 135 or minus 140. So definitely take your best line here on Caesars. We got Jesus Luzardo here going for the Marlins. He's 8-2 in his last 10 games to the NRFI, closing out 2023. So obviously we'd like seeing that. He posted 3.63 ERA, a 1.22 whip for the year in 2023. So a very solid starting pitcher here for the Marlins. Mitch Keller on the other side here for the Pirates, 7-3 over his last 10 games to the NRFI in 2023. 4.21 ERA, 1.25 whip for the year in 2023. Very solid there as well. So I love both these pitchers, honestly, on opening day. Usually the pitchers have an advantage coming out of the gate early season, so I like seeing that. And I think here you got 2 offenses that did not rank very high last year. Pirates were 28th, Marlins 24th in first inning runs per game last season. So these teams last year at least did not score a lot early. Now obviously, we don't have a lot of data as far as the new season goes outside of that Dodgers-Padres series. That was the only series officially played so far in this new baseball season. But I think here the pitchers will have the advantage. The offenses here aren't great that we got here today in the Pirates and the Marlins. So I think we can keep the scoring down. And these pitchers hopefully can get out of that first inning with a goose egg early. So we'd love to see that. Like I said, pitchers should have that early advantage. So love there, guys, for our number 1 pick. We got the Pirates, Marlins, NRFI bet here. No run first inning, minus 120 odds on Caesars. Okay, and at number 2, we are going with Mookie Betts over 1.5 bases here for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Plus 105 odds on DraftKings. I know what I said. The pitchers have the early advantage early in the season. However, Mookie Betts has some experience already in the season. He's already 2 for 2 to this line so far to open up the season. If you're going to pick me one batter that I'm going to pick early season to get a couple of bases, it'd be a guy like Mookie Betts, who's just had great history, obviously overall in 2023. And early here to start the season. He already had an 8-base game here early in the season. So I'll roll with Mookie Betts here. I don't want to trust guys that I haven't seen so far early season. We've seen Mookie Betts play, and so far he's been terrific. He's also got solid history off the starter today, Miles Mikolas. He's got a 400 average off of him, going 2 for 5 off of Miles Mikolas. Last year, we saw Mookie Betts absolutely kill it, guys. 334 batting average, 662 slugging percent in home games, which is where he'll be today at home. He had 45 extra base hits and 76 home games. So why I make mention of that is if we get an extra base hit, we cash the bet. So he obviously had that well above, if he had 1 per game, he'd go well above as far as that hit rate. So I love the odds I'm hitting this here at home. You know, the over-under here is set to 8.5, which is one of the higher over-unders of the day. You know, most of them are set to 7.5, so they're expecting a few runs here in this game. You get two offenses, particularly the Dodgers, though. Like, they're going to get some hits. The Dodgers are going to get some hits and runs, whether Michaelis likes it or not. And Betts being a candidate, hitting, near the top of the order. I love his odds here of being able to get this done. And, he's got so much plate protection, too. With the guys that hit behind him. That Dodgers lineup is just, what do you do against that Dodgers lineup? You can't just walk Mookie Betts. So I love this, guys. I think, Michaelis is going to have a hard time with this lineup. I really do. We've seen him have a 309 average, 546 slugging percent versus right-handed pitching last year for the whole season, so it's obviously very good as well. And then this gets into the bullpen. The Cardinals bullpen had the 8th highest ERA last year, so the bullpen's also very hittable, which I like seeing that as well. I don't exactly trust Cardinals pitching anymore, like I used to back in the day maybe, but I think here, Betts going to have a great shot here to hit this over. So, love it there, guys, for our number 2 pick. We got Mookie Betts over 1.5 bases here for the Los Angeles Dodgers, plus 105 odds on DraftKings. Okay, and at number 3, we got the Chicago Cubs money line here versus the Texas Rangers, plus 100 odds on FanDuel. So I'm looking at, is there going to be a World Series hangover here for the Rangers? They already won the chip last year. They're going to come out here a little bit slow. I could definitely see that. Here for the Rangers, I could see them coming out a little bit slow. They're playing here at home. Cubs are throwing their best out there. They got the lefty Justin Steele going to the mound here for the Cubs. He was 16-5, 3.06 ERA in 2023. So obviously the very best on the mound here for the Cubs, which I love seeing that. Cubs here 13th in bullpen ERA. Rangers were 24th in bullpen ERA in 2023. So I think the Cubs here have a little bit of a bullpen advantage. I think we got a starting pitching advantage as well. You got Eovaldi here on the mound for the Rangers. 12-5, 3.63 ERA, 5.2 innings pitched, 2 earned runs versus Chicago last year in a 2-0 loss to the Cubs. They actually didn't pitch that bad, but the Rangers actually didn't score that day, so they did lose that start. And here's Steele pitched very well versus Texas last year. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 1 earned run versus the Rangers last year. Which obviously we like seeing that. So I think he can hold this lineup down once again. Steele is just so dominant. He was such a dominant pitcher last year. I think he can get that form back here to open the season. I think you can see the Cubs storm the gate here. They're going to be motivated. They're going to be motivated to play, and they're playing the World Series champs. So the Rangers, I could see them not having a little bit of a letdown here early season. So love it there, guys, for number 3 pick. We're going Chicago Cubs money line here versus the Texas Rangers, plus 100 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and finally at number 4, I love the value on this one, guys. We're going Chicago White Sox plus 0.5 first 5 innings run line here versus the Detroit Tigers, minus 104 odds on FanDuel. So why I love this so much is you get the White Sox at home, right? And the first 5, they don't even have to be leading, and you're getting minus 104 value for them to be tied or better after 5 innings. So I love that, particularly on the home team. And here I look at these two teams, and I'm just thinking, the White Sox could definitely hang with the Tigers. The Tigers aren't exactly the cream of the crop at baseball. The White Sox here are throwing Crockett out to the mound, who's got a 2.13 ERA, a 1.03 WHIP in spring training. So he actually pitched really solid in spring training, which I like that. He's a left-handed pitcher. Tigers were 25th in batting average versus left-handed pitching in 2023. So they really struggled versus lefties. So I think Crockett here, if you just get through 5 innings, he may not pitch the whole time either. They might go to the bullpen, but I think there's a good chance we get through the first 5 here against this Tigers lineup that I haven't seen it yet, guys. Maybe at some point this season the Tigers lineup will be great. Obviously they had some additions in the offseason, but I think here early on, the tie equity, I love the tie equity here. For the Tigers, they are throwing Tariq Skubal out there. He's a very good pitcher. 1-0, 2.57 ERA in the spring, so he pitched solid. He had a solid ERA last year as well. He's a tough pitcher for sure. White Sox 20th versus left-handed pitching in 2023. So the White Sox are a little bit better than the Tigers were versus lefties, but still obviously they struggle as well. But if all things are equal, right? If you got, and I think home field advantage kind of evens this out. I think that's why You know, on neutral turf, I probably take the Tigers because the lineup's a little bit stronger and their pitching's a little bit stronger. But if it's at home for the White Sox early season, these guys are gonna be ready to play. I'll take the even equity at home for sure for this game to be tied after 5 innings. I think it's good value for sure. It's one of the better values I saw on the slate for the first 5 innings as far as getting the plus 0.5. So, love it there, guys. For our number 4 pick, we're going to roll it here. Chicago White Sox plus 0.5. First 5 innings run line here versus the Detroit Tigers. Minus 104 odds on FanDuel. Alright, guys, going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all the support here at the channel. You guys absolutely rock. We're going to have a fun day here in baseball, guys, opening up the season. Hopefully we can get off to a great start. That is what we're hoping for. At least a 3-1 day. Maybe a 4-0 sweep. Maybe today's the day we get a 4-0 sweep to open the baseball season. That'd be great. So, appreciate all of you guys' support. Check out our Straight Fire MVP program. Outside of that, that is going to do it for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you next time. Peace out.